Throw it all away. No one can break you, nobody can tear you. You live an endless life forever.
So anyways, yeah, something cool about this game is that when you leave and come back, they have this little text recap thing. They had this in Sonic Adventure 2, but the cool thing about this is that they're voiced. But
get out of here fast.
Plus, it has like really cool art in the background. God, I swear we like use it for every intro. But yeah, another fan favorite stage, Radical Highway. And Sonic and Shadow stages are obviously actually honestly improved dramatically. Stages from their from Sonic Adventure counterparts. I really like their stages. But if I may, but speaking of Sonic and Shadow, oh god damn it, that's four. But yeah, speaking of Sonic and Shadow, I did say I was going to talk about the #1 plot hole in this game. You saw it a little bit last time, but you'll see it again. So the whole point and plot hole of this game is that the plot of this game is that how Sonic gets wrapped up in all this is that everyone mistakes him for Shadow. Sorry, I got something stuck in my throat there. Live action recording's fun. But yes, everyone somehow mistakes Sonic for Shadow. There are not amounts of stupid in the world that make me go, this is so stupid. I mean, let's think about it. First off, look at Shadow right now. Does he look anything like Sonic? At all. He looks nothing like Sonic. He looks absolutely nothing like Sonic. If the black and crimson skin didn't tip you off, the quill style definitely should. Sonic's quills are more laid back than his. Shadows are more fleshed out and flexed. So, either everyone is stupid, or it's just one of the most confusing plot holes ever. You kind of have to accept it a little bit, but yeah, I had to kind of say it, because if I didn't say it, I would have punched someone in the face. Because this is legitimately one of the dumbest plot holes in the entire series. Now, if it was just... No, I actually had a theory for a long time that the reason why Sonic got to blame initially, before I had a plot, was, wow, is the government, like, hiding the media and, blaming everything on Sonic because they don't want, they don't want the news that Shadow escaped coming out. And then, well, in a couple scenes from now, you're gonna see that someone's gonna completely shoot that theory, and immediately by far, in Eggman's defense, he was in like he was kind of having like a bunch of adrenaline running on, and he's kind of used to Sonic suddenly showing up and busting up his plans. I can excuse Eggman. The news report lady, it's night. But what's about to happen later is going to prove that everyone in this game is either deaf, blind, or all around stupid. There is no in between. But if we may, though, talk about iconography.
Ultimate victory.
And only because I died early. But We now must talk about iconography. And thus,
What?
the stare down begins. Enter Shadow. Well, we already saw him, but enter him officially.
A jewel containing the ultimate power.
I have seen this scene so much, I have the lines memorized down to a T. I'm not gonna recite them all, obviously. How? I still have to say how. If we're going off my theory, though, I think the military's covering up, but still, how? I'm gonna throw all my hows at this because there's no way that makes any logical sense.
Wow, he's fast. Hey, it's not his speed. He must be using the Chaos Emerald to warp.
Shadow. I'm the world's ultimate life form. There's no time for games. Farewell.
Actually, there's plenty of time for games, pal. I'm kind of playing one. I like your jokes are any better. I kid. I love you guys.
This is Rouge. I've located Eggman's base and will proceed to enter it.
Ah, Rugy, I'm glad to see ya. First off, a little hint that there's more that needs to see out of her.
Guess I'm going to have to find
And
that
second off,
key first.
Rugy, I'm glad you're up first because you get to show the fine folks at home the reasons why the adventure fields suck in the more reasons why the adventure fields suck in Sonic Adventure. Thank you, Rugy. I really love you. Ta-da! Middle of the stage, easy to find, and useful. And this upgrade's nothing special. All it is basically allows you to dig like Knuckles does with her feet, which actually is kind of funny. But I still had to say it. I still had to point out. Look how easy it is to find these freaking things. This is not complicated or rocket science. Okay, I better move on before I ran for ages. But yeah, that irks me. Alright, now I gotta deal with that annoying part about finding it, but dealing with one thing at a time. Alright, you turn. And I forgot to turn off my Steam thing. Dang. So far, no one's saying anything, so that's good. Boy, that's embarrassing. You think Steam hides names? You know what's funny? I got a funny feeling. I gotta say something right now. This whole experience has got me to really appreciate Let's Players like Markiplier and PewDiePie and all those guys, because like from the practice Let's Plays to this has got me to appreciate them so much, because they make it look easy. Like, they make it look so easy. Like, all you gotta do is grab a camera and talk. Grab a camera, grab a game, and talk. It is a lot more complicated than that. And I actually, like, mad props to them for doing it. There's something I'm gonna say. I don't always get the digging. Oh, it's right here.
I can't.
Haha! This one. Thank you. Yeah, the thing that annoys me about the digging is you gotta be like the exact, like the vicinity of the exact right spot and hope.
How is that? Perfect? Like me?
But yeah, I have a lot more respect for Let's Players like PewDiePie and Markiplier after this, because I learned a lot from doing this. Honestly, I learned a lot about video making in general, which I appreciate a lot.
Destination has been set to Ark. Wasn't that space colony shut down?
Oh yeah, I probably should mention voice acting
Doing up there?
still iffy.
Doesn't matter. It's my mission to find out what he's up to.
And I'm going to do a dramatic pose even though there's no one around that could possibly see me. So I could have probably just walked like a normal person.
So
Well, it's
this
true.
is the space colony Ark. I have to locate the central control room that Shadow mentioned before he left.
Alrighty then. Oh, we're gonna get another one of my favorite upgrades. Here we go. We're having some fun. Yeah, nice. Nice. Judge your landing. See, this is how you can tell I played this game before, because I knew that I would not die immediately by doing that. Alright, destroy, and destruction. So I got a question for the viewers. So yeah, I kind of wonder why people. Ow. Okay. Okay. Okay, kids. So the lesson of the day. Okay, so the lesson of the day today, kids, is acid is bad for you. And in other news, water's wet. Oh, I love this upgrade. How did I still get hit? I love this one. I love it. It's so. Let me fire. Stupid freaking idiot. Oh yeah, another thing that did carry out from Sonic Adventure is still a thing here. The upgrades I have on are kind of minimum, so you can't really tell. But upgrades do stick. Upgrades do stick, and you are able to see all of them, which is going to become really problematic for my main man later, because he gets a lot of them. The person who has the fewest upgrade, each of them have an upgrade on the stage, and most of them kind of are just copies of each other. Eggman's got Eggman and Tails got their hovering thing. They have an upgraded gun. And an upgrade rapid fire, which you'll see sooner than later. All right, and up. There we are. Going up. You gotta love elevators, don't you? So, spoilers for the game. This is supposed to be a research facility with okay, I actually have a question. So, I have a lot of questions about this game, but I think one of the games I do have to question is something about the game's story. When Shadow. It's something that Shadow will say in a couple minutes. Ta-da! And done. And they missed every shot! Wow, I thought Eggman had Stormtrooper aim sometimes.
Piece of cake.
I kind of want cake. Cake sounds nice. Here we are. The central control room. And it's pulsating jets.
Now, I will show the glorious
Now, here we go.
achievement of what the world's leading scientist, Professor Gerald, has created.
One of my favorite weapons they have ever introduced in the series.
Not many people know that the Ark contained a top-secret research facility where weapons of mass destruction were being created. This is one of them. A weapon capable of destroying an entire planet. Codenamed the Eclipse Cannon.
So, Shadow is leading on something. This is a research facility. The Ark that they're on. Which is one of my Space Colony Ark is probably my favorite location in the Sonic franchise. It is something very unique about the design. The design of the place. That I kind of like how it looks.
Large amounts of energy are necessary.
Oh, and here we go. Oh, we're going to be the meeting of two people who are going to become very close friends. And I might slightly ship.
Exactly. To reactivate the machine, we need the 7 Chaos Emeralds. Once you have that, then you have the ultimate power of destruction to use as you please.
You know, like you would have had if you had the Master Emerald if you just flew up slightly higher, knowing that Knuckles is incredibly athletic. Now here's my... Just realized something. This weapons can destroy a planet, right? Or that's going to come into play later. Here we are. Shadow and Rouge meet. For the first time.
I've got a great idea. How about making a deal?
Meet. Later teams, these two are going to become such close friends, and I won't lie, I do kind of ship them. Hey, if you're honest about it, you can't be wrong about it. But yeah, I do kind of do ship Shadow and Rouge's couple. It's not very prevalent in this game, but as the games go on, I kind of really do support them. Now here's my question. Where the heck did she get that?
Very well.
I love nitpicking. It's fun.
I don't think we've been introduced. I'm Rouge the Bat.
Oh, I noticed something. You hear in the background? That's her gliding noise. Oh, something I also noticed. She could fly this entire time.
Come back isn't my idea.
Why can't you do that in game?
How can you be sure your intelligence reports are correct? Why would the Chaos Emeralds be here on the island? Are you absolutely sure?
Well, believe what you want to believe.
Very well. Very well.
Policy towards life.
Discuss how we are going to do this. I will go in first and distract the military troops, allowing you to sneak in the base without being detected. Then, Shadow will enter the armory, where he will set the timer on these dynamite packs. Once that is in place, we will blow up the whole island and get away before anyone has a chance to know what hit them. Meanwhile, you'll have to sneak into the cargo area and grab the Chaos Emerald. That's a challenge for such a worthy
Huh, I just realized something.
So, isn't it, girl?
I just realized something.
We only have 30 minutes to pull this mission off. And we only get one try, so don't fail me.
I do kind of like... But yeah, here we are. And this is where we're going to have to leave things from here. We'll start with the assault on Prison Island. And after we get to... And when we come back, we'll get to... And when we come back, I'll talk about more things about this game that I love and annoy me. Till then, see you later.